The Holy Trinity Cathedral was the venue for the Thanksgiving devotion for Dominic James, the St. George's College captain who died after collapsing in a Manning Cup game on Wednesday. Students, educators, and government ministers were amongst those gathered to mourn the passing of the sixth form student. Tear-stained faces and songs of sorrow and reflection in equal measure gave voice to untold grief. The student and staff of St. George's College were joined in mourning by students and education administrators from around the corporate area and St. Catherine as they mourn the death of the Manning Cup captain Dominic James.
Dominic James exemplified that which we want in our players. The coach saw good in him. The players saw good in him. I was speaking to the goalkeeper this morning and he was distraught. He said he loved Dominic like a brother. That shows you the impact this young man had in his year and a half, as it were, on St. George's College. And as I said before, we should not allow his memory to die. He has become a part of us, and we too should be a part of him.
While the family and friends of James grieved, the cause of his death is still unknown.
We have not heard anything that has not yet been released. We just know what basically everyone knew yesterday, that, off the ball incident, he wasn't on the ball, he fell, he was taken to the hospital, and then we got the news that he died. We all have our speculation, but we have heard nothing yet. I suppose when the autopsy is done, then we can have something conclusive as to the reason for his death.
And while those questions remain unanswered, his teammates intend to honor his memory by completing the season.
And I understand that there's a meeting today to decide not whether Manning Cup will go on. Manning Cup will go on, but whether the games will be played this Friday. We want to play.
From what I have observed, I don't see that would prevent the competition at this stage from continuing. I think what we also need to have is, the response services available so that if you have these emergencies, then we can have a quick response. But based on the resources that are available in the country, I don't think that we'll be in a position necessarily to have an ambulance at every venue. Right? So I'm not going to be in a position to say that the competition cannot continue. I think what we need to ensure is that the students are properly screened in terms of their health status, and to the best of our abilities that we can respond to the emergencies as they arise.
St. George's College's next game in the Manning Cup is scheduled for this Friday against Greater Portmore at Emmett Park. It remains to be seen if that game will go ahead. Now, following the death of Dominic James, one schoolboy football coach has criticized the medical amenities available to schools. Jermaine May tells us about that.
Having coached at the schoolboy level for a decade, the coach of Kingston College